So all of that has really changed. So you went from having very skilled individuals who are breaking into environments to then scaling up and becoming full-on organizations with skills in-house. And then now they're progressing even further. They're becoming smaller, more decentralized teams. So I think in the last podcast, we spoke about how AI is going to help people create super teams. So smaller teams that are able to go and deploy their tools and go and do whatever they want. We're behind the curve on threat actors. They're already doing that. So you've got 3 or 4, maybe up to 10 people in these hyper specialized teams. They've all got skills, they all know how to do it, but what they know more than anything else is the organizational structure of the threat landscape. So, for example, if one of these groups said we want to go and target a vertical, we want to go and target a supply chain, or we want to create a problem, say for Canada in their water, whatever the case is, they'll have skills in-house to be able to run a lot of that threat or that breach. Maybe they don't have the access. So what they'll do is they'll contact a group that are, they're called initial access brokers. And effectively what these people do is they create databases of businesses or individuals or technology that can be broken into. So they'll have the passwords. So they'll be walking through a VPN, maybe they'll trial a couple of passwords, whatever, to try and get into it. Once they're into it, that goes onto the database, that goes onto the dark web. That can now be sold for $10, right? So if, even an email account, if they get into that email account, they're not going to break in immediately. It's no value to them at the moment. It's got more value to them if somebody else needs that.
Yeah.
So those initial access brokers just build up those databases, and you can go and buy those or whatever the case is. So that very skilled team will contact that initial access broker, get information and say, we need to get into this environment. That person will then go through to the AI and say, find me all of the data. Here's the account. This is how much it's going to cost you, whatever.
Wow.
Now, if they need to go and say they want to pull off a very sophisticated attack, a DDoS, which is effectively where you get a whole lot of, they used to be called bot swarms, to go and basically hit a website to make sure that you crash the website, or whatever the case is. You'll find specialists for that. So these threat actor groups have become almost decentralized in a sense. So you've got 4 or 5 people who can go and bring down an entire supply chain just by knowing their own organizational structure. They know their channel as well as we would know ours.